And we have new details about the Ombudsman's investigation into the fire code concerns at a newly built Habitat for Humanity affordable housing complex in Southeast Portland.
And this comes on the heels of a month-long KOIN 6 News investigation. Our investigative reporter Elise Haas here to tell us about her interview with the Deputy Ombudsman.
And we don't talk about the Ombudsman very much, but they're kind of like a watchdog of sorts, right? And the Ombudsman helps resolve complaints and disputes between residents and the city by investigating issues, offering recommendations, and ensuring fairness. But in this case, fire safety. KOIN 6 News isn't the only one investigating fire safety concerns at this newly built Habitat for Humanity affordable housing complex in Southeast Portland.
The big issues were the width of the fire access road and whether there was a secondary access road given the number of units.
Portland's Deputy Ombudsman, Tony Green, has an open and active investigation into potential fire code violations as well. The key issues he's after include if the townhomes are safe, if the Fire Bureau followed proper procedures, and how the city has communicated with residents.
I think obviously the safety is the most important part, but people are entitled to know, the residents in particular are entitled to know whether the process was followed, and they're also entitled to get straight answers.
The Fire Bureau's answers came into question in our own investigation, first denying any code violations on camera. Did you notice any fire code violations while you were there?
I did not.
Then again, the Fire Bureau denied in an email that the buildings were nearly 32 feet tall. This matters, as we revealed in our KOIN 6 investigation. Code states buildings over 30 feet require extra accommodations for bigger aerial fire trucks, which the Ombudsman confirmed he found as well.
I think it's both. The fire code is clear, but there is a pretty big exception at the end that allows for significant deviations from what's in black and white.
But to be clear, that none of the appeals happened for Blossom Townhomes, correct?
Correct.
So we actually used a local fire code consultant to fact check our work to make sure that we are looking at everything appropriately. Do you also have a fire code consultant that is kind of part of your team looking at this, that is independent from the Portland Fire Bureau?
We talked to the state fire marshal's office. We talked to other fire departments outside of the city of Portland, and we're confident that in the end we'll be able to have a clear conclusion about what the fire code requires and whether the procedures were followed.
But what do you hope to see as a result of your investigation?
When we reach a conclusion, we have a good track record of affecting change.
To be clear, the Deputy Ombudsman's investigation is ongoing. He has not published a final report or recommendations at this time, but will follow up with a report as soon as he does.
Yeah, in your first investigation yesterday, and I urge people to go to KOIN.com and watch that. The kind of disturbing thing about this was approved December 31st. And why was that a standout for you?
Because it was the day before the multi-million-dollar land use agreement for Habitat for Humanity was set to expire. Plus, there was still all of these outstanding unanswered questions about nearly a dozen fire code violations. So there's a lot at stake here. We need to keep digging deeper, and we very much look forward to the Ombudsman's report. But even the assistant fire marshal, after we turned the camera off, he admitted that this didn't cut the mustard. So definitely something worth looking into.
I know you're going to stay on top of this, Elise, like you always do. All right, thank you.
Great job. Thank you.